sit in a nice, easy seated position for just a few moments. Snuggle into your sit bones. Let your knees just relax out. You can put your left hand in your lap and cup your right hand with your left, maybe. Allow your shoulders to be down your back. Find your pelvis, neutralize it, pull the belly in. Lengthen through the spine, all the way through the top of the head. If you can close your eyes, please do, and we'll sit in some meditation for just a bit. Just start to take your attention to your breathing, in through the nose and out through the nose. Imagine that your spine is so straight up and down. That's your pathway for the energy to flow in and out of the body. So come into you and leave everything else outside the room that doesn't belong here. And breathe. This is one of the things I think we all could do during this craziness that we have going on, is to get quiet, be still, and breathe. And take advantage of that. Bring peace into your heart. Bring peace into your soul. Breathe it all the way up to your collarbones. See if you can separate those collarbones. Very slowly exhale it out the nose. And just when you think you cannot inhale anymore, see if you can sip some more in. Practice that. Practice elongating your inhales and therefore your exhales. Your face soft. Maybe put a smile on your lips. Reach the top of the head into the sky. Have your chin be parallel to the floor. Take your gaze, if you will, up through your third eye. Look out into infinity. Focus there for the last minute. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Touch your thumbs right into the sternum. Take a nice deep inhale. On your exhale, bow your head. And then scan your body and see how you're feeling as you sit. Notice if your neck is feeling pretty good, move it around a little bit, see how it feels. Notice your spine, your hips. Kind of gaze around and see how you're feeling. Breathe deeply into that feeling, whatever it is. And we'll check in later to see how we feel after class. Allow your hands to come back to your knees. Raise your face, open your eyes very gently, come into the space, take the arms up, look up to your thumbs, exhale, forward fold. Stretch out that spine, come to your fingertips, drop your chin. 2 deep inhales into the belly. And at the bottom of your second exhale, walk the hands towards your torso, pull the belly in, stack one vertebra on top of the other until the top of the head reaches for the sky. And then change the cross of the legs. We'll try that again. Inhale and lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen this time. Reach it out and pull the shoulders down your back. And then as you reach out to the tips of your fingers, drop your head. Breathe deeply into the belly twice. Good. At the bottom of the exhale, pull the belly in. Walk your hands back towards your torso. Stack one vertebra on top of the other until the top of the head reaches for the sky. Let's take the arms out to the side, palms down, put energy into the arms. Let's turn the palms to face the back wall and then bring them around and interlace. And then we're going to open up the shoulders, pick up the hands if that's doable for you. Open up your heart, keep your belly and your belly pulled in and your rib cage is soft. Your spine is nice and straight. Couple of breaths here. And again, deep inhale. At the bottom of this exhale, release the hands, bring them back around to the side, hold them up and keep them engaged. Turn the palms over this time. Take them all the way up. Look up at your thumbs. Now interlace all the fingers but your thumbs and first fingers, okay? And then bring your head to neutral. So you're staring straight ahead. And then as you interlace all of your fingers, squeeze your palms together and bring them down towards your chest, towards the heart center. And then as you push, open up your palms to face me. And then inhale, take them up again. Try to get the arms right up by your ears. Maybe you'll squeeze your head even. And then turn the palms over, squeeze them together, and pull them down. Put energy into those arms like your biceps are pulling. You're pulling on something very heavy, pulling it down, down, down to your heart center. And then we're going to turn the palms over again, push it straight forward. Open the palms up, and then bring them high. Hold them up for just a couple of breaths. And then when you're ready, you're going to turn the palms and squeeze them together. And then as though you're pulling on some rope that's super duper strong, you're trying to pull it down, pull it down, pull it down to your heart center. Okay? Then release that push, or let's take one more push. Pick your hands up and just give it a good push right there. And then release and bring your hands together at Anjali Mudra Namaste. Breathe for just a moment. Nice. Good. Let's take the legs out in front and shake them out. Go up and down the IT band here. Make sure everything is moving nicely, swimmingly. Let's flex those feet. And then as you sit up nice and straight and tall, point the toes. And then flex those feet again. Arms come out to the side. Turn the palms to face up. Put energy into those arms. Lift them all the way up to the sky, right by your ears. And then we're going to come forward about 2 or 3 or 4 inches with a flat spine, flat. So you're reaching out through the top of the head as though there's a string pulling you straight up. And then take a deep inhale. And then exhale and reach, reach, reach. Keep your arms by your ears as long as you can. And then pause for a moment. Keep the head still pulling out, lengthening through the spine. Nice deep inhale. On the exhale, this time bring it down. Try to bring the head as close to the feet as you possibly can. As you reach out for this deep, lovely stretch, maybe you'll put your hands to the feet. Put them over the top of the toes if you can. And then inhale, look up and lengthen, and use your hands to pull your shoulders down your back. Just flex your feet and pull your shoulders down your back as you lengthen through. And then as you exhale, point the toes and drop your head. Lengthening, lengthening through the spine. And then inhale, let's push the heels. Lift the torso and lengthen out once again. Shoulders down your back. Keep reaching out, and then exhale, point. Press through the balls of the feet into the palms of the hand. Stretch through the armpits, the side body, the back body. And be here for about 3, 4 deep breaths. Push the breath into your kidneys, into your tailbone, your hips, your hamstrings. Fill up your lungs completely. Very mindful, deep breathe. So next 2, take them in through the nose, out the mouth. And see if you can keep lengthening through the spine. One more, deep inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Take it a little closer maybe. You have your balls pointed. The balls of the feet are pointed and pressing into your palms to stretch out the armpits, stretch out your back. One more deep inhale. And on the exhale, start to bring the head up. And then you can release the feet, walk the hands back, up the legs. And then pick up these knees and take them wide. Okay, just take them wide. Turn the toes out. The knees are bent. See if you can sit up nice and straight and tall, and take your elbows inside the knees and push them out. Just push them out. Get a nice deep stretch through your hips here. Okay, keep pushing and pushing and lifting your spine, lifting the top of the head. Lift, lift, lift. Good, one more, deep inhale. And then we're gonna pick up these hands and just bring them to the knees, pick your toes up and push through the heels of the feet to straighten out those legs. And see if they'll go out about the same width as your knees were. Straight out to the side, right? Take the hands behind you. Step into the palms of the hands. Take your shoulder blades underneath your heart center and lift your heart center to the sky. And breathe. And allow your neck to continually reach out. The top of the head is reaching, reaching, reaching away. Breathe deeply into your heart center. Stretch out this lovely arch in your back. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, let's bring the head up. Just the head. Shoulders are still down your back. Get your bearings. And then we'll come up to the tippy toes of our fingers and walk it forward till our spine is straight up and down. And then the hands are going to come forward. And we're going to walk it forward. Keep your spine long. Jimmy or shimmy your legs as best you can to keep that nice energy going through those legs. Toes go straight up, the knees go straight up. And then just work your way down into this. Breathe your way down into this. Take your time. We have lots of time, so breathe. In other words, focus on continually turning the toes back and up. Kneecaps back and up. A lot of energy through the legs here. And breathe through those inner thighs, through the groin area. Continually breathe. See if your torso wants to come down any further. Take it to wherever it feels good to you. And continue to breathe. Pressing through the knees, out through the heels of your feet. A lot of energy going on in this body right now. Breathe it out. Two more. Nice deep inhales into the nose, out the mouth. Each time you exhale, maybe you'll go down a little further, maybe not, that's okay too. But continue to reach with the top of the head straight ahead. Nice. And then as you're ready, maybe you'll soften this fold just a little bit. Walk your hands back a little bit. And then walk yourself over to your right side. Place your right hand in front of your right shin, calf, and then reach out with the left hand. Drop your head and stretch through the left side body here. Come to the fingertips of the left hand. Breathe deeply into your left lung. And see if you can drop that left rib cage down a little bit closer, maybe towards the floor here. 2 more breaths. Reaching out as far as you can. Good. And then the head comes up so you can walk your hands over towards the center. Notice the difference between the right and the left side as you go over to the left. Plant your left hand down in front of your leg and reach out with that right arm to the fingertips. And then breathe through your right armpit and down through that right side body, all the way out to the heel of your right foot. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Keep reaching. Maybe drop your right rib cage a little bit so you can reach out a little further. Drop your head, make it comfortable. Another deep inhale. Exhale it out the mouth. And then as you're ready, start to walk back towards center. Stay as low as you can. Plant your hands flat on the mat. Press into them, straighten the arms. And lengthen through your spine. Top of the head reaches. Legs are still involved here, very energized. And then walk it down. One more time, just walk it down. See where it goes. See how it feels now. Do not relax the legs. Keep energy there and pull the belly in. Pull the toes towards you, push through the heels. And as you breathe, maybe you'll very subtly move a little bit deeper into the stretch. Feel that for just a few moments. Two more deep inhales and exhales. Try to relax into the pose, but keep those legs active, please. Push the sit bones down to the mat. And then hold the belly in again, tighter. Lift the head up and start to walk these hands back towards your torso and pick your torso up with a straight spine. Walk it all the way up to the top. Oh, hello, hi. Pick the knees up, bring the feet together, and let's rock and roll side to side. Rock all the way to the knee, goes all the way to the floor. Give yourself a little massage on your tuchus, on your sit bones, okay? And then as we come up to neutral, we're gonna let the feet go out a little bit further from the torso. You're gonna grab hold of these ankles, right around the shins, wherever you can manage it. Inhale, scoop your heart up for a nice cow stretch. Stretch your neck. Exhale, pull it back for your cat stretch and round the back. Tuck your chin. Inhale, pull forward. Lift high. Reach your heart to the sky. Exhale, pull it back. Round your back. Stretch between those shoulder blades. Inhale again, lift. Look up. Stretch your neck. Exhale, come back and stretch right between those shoulder blades. Oh boy. And then inhale as you come forward. Let's come up to the feet. And let's have an angle for these feet that's kind of in a great place to help you roll your body down to the bottom of the mat. Okay? We're going all the way down. So we're going to tuck our head, and we're just going to roll one vertebra at a time. Pull your abs in. Pull it in, and slowly make your way down. All the way. Use those abs all the way down to the mat. Nice. Then bring the feet underneath your knees. Head goes flat to the mat. Lengthen through your neck. Put your hands down by your side. Walk your shoulders a little bit underneath you so they'll go flat on the mat. Be sure you can just brush the heels of your feet. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, press into the feet, curl the pelvis under, and push it up to the sky. And then walk your shoulder blades closer together. Come into a nice bridge pose. Lift high. Breathe. Yep. Keep pressing and lifting. Keep your chin lifted. I don't want you to be on your neck. I want you to be on your shoulders and on the back of your head. One more deep inhale. Good. Then on your exhale, you're going to very gently walk down one vertebra at a time until the tailbone comes flat to the mat. Just bring it on down and then let your knees flop from one side to the other. Just work it out side to side. In case you kinked up your low back or your sacrum, maybe loosen it with these little drops, knee drops. And then as you bring them back up to your pose, plant your feet. Shoulders start working their way underneath. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, press your hips up. Walk the shoulder blades as far underneath as you can. See if you can get up to the top of your shoulders, actually. And then press the hips up as high as you can. Pressing into those feet, keep the knees right over the ankles, and breathe. Pressing, pressing, and lifting. One more. Deep inhale. Press as you inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your hips down, walk the shoulders out of the way, come down one vertebra at a time until you hit the mat with the earth. And then drop your knees side to side, little windshield wiper action. Up and down, breathe with it. Inhale as they come up, exhale as they go down. One more time, inhale as they come up, exhale as they go down. Inhale as they come up, here we go. One more time in the bridge. So walk the feet into your favorite spot, the best spot for your bridge. And once again, take a deep inhale. On the exhale, press into the feet, pick your hips up, interlace the fingers underneath and pull the hands and the shoulders towards your feet. And then press into the feet to lift up the thighs, to lift up the hips. 3 deep inhales and exhales. Lengthen through your neck. Do not be standing on your neck, please. Put your chin up. And again. We're going to roll it down very gently, one vertebra at a time. Here we go. Roll your arms up, out to the side. Good. And then let's heel and toe the feet a little bit farther towards the edge of the mat and tense your knees for just a moment. Hands on your belly. Let's belly breathe for a moment. Breathe deeply into the belly. Situate your body, your torso, your head, your neck, your shoulders so that everything's comfortable. And just breathe deeply into the belly. Just allow your fingertips to feel the belly rise and fall as you push the diaphragm into the belly to exercise it and massage your belly. Stay here for another couple of breaths, please. Notice if you're wrenching, getting into your low back. And try to get out. Try releasing, try not to be too tight. And then one more deep inhale into the belly. And on the exhale then, we're going to take this right knee over to the right side. So now both knees are going right. And we're going to take our lovely stretch. Left hand goes catty corner up from your left shoulder. You can drop your right foot on top of that left thigh and feel the hip flexor stretch that you get on the left side. A little weight on that thigh. Bring the knee down as low as it will go and breathe deeply into your entire torso. Just let everything breathe here. And maybe let loose. At the bottom of the exhale, always let go as best you can. Just let things go. Another deep inhale into the left side body. Inhale it through. Feel that lovely stretch. Even through that left hip flexor. And as you exhale, let it get a little heavier. Let go, let go, let go, let go. One more. Deep inhale. Exhale it out. At the bottom of this exhale, go ahead and pick your right foot up. Pick the left knee up. Keep your foot where it is. Put your right foot out to the edge. Tent the knees and bring your left hand down. A couple of belly breaths here. Settle the body and see the difference between the two sides of the body. Just notice what's going on. You absorb the pose into your body, into your joints, into your muscles. And then on your next inhale, let's take this left knee up and over the top. So it goes up and out to the left. Just let both knees now go straight to the left. Push down on that right knee a little bit and feel this stretch that you're starting to get already across that right foot. Take that right arm out, catty corner, from your shoulder. And then if you want some more stretch, feel the stretch, reach it out and feel the stretch through this right side body. If you want more, flex your left foot as you place it on top of your right thigh, just above the knee, and then put weight on that knee, on that thigh. And breathe into this hip flexor, into this whole side body stretch. Just breathe. Slowly, every time you exhale, let it go a little deeper. 2 more deep inhales and exhales. As you're reaching out with that right hand, you can feel the stretch through the armpit and the right side body. 1 more inhale. And as you exhale it out, then start to release. Bring that right knee up. Bring both knees together. Right hand comes down. Let's pull both knees into the chest and just kind of rock gently side to side. Over the top of your spine, over the sacrum. Press the knees away from you to get on top of the sacrum as you go across it. Get a lot of energy points in the sacrum area, and you want to hit those as you go side to side. Good. And then once you come to neutral, let's squeeze these knees in even tighter. Feel your low back, get a nice stretch. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, pick your nose up to the knees. Lift and pull the knees in tighter. Inhale, come on down. And again, exhale the nose up. Inhale, come back down. Lengthen through your neck. 1 more time. Exhale, come up. Hold it for 1 round of breath. Squeeze that back body. And then on the inhale, come back down. Oh, nice. Take the legs straight up. Yep. Push through the heels. Now, pin your legs together as though they are one. Let's take the arms out to the side. Or let's take bend your elbows and take the elbows down to the mat. Then turn the hands so the back of the hands go down behind your head. Kind of like a cactus. You might look like a little cactus here. Breathe, holding these legs together as one. Okay, and then we're going to drop both legs over to the right side. Just take them however far it feels good. Don't go all the way to the floor, please. Go maybe 2 feet, maybe 3, and then inhale and lift that up through center, and then take it over to the left side. Both legs as though they're one. And then drop those feet, maybe halfway down or less. Okay, don't overdo it. Inhale, use those abs and obliques to bring them back up. Good. Now, exhale, take the feet straight down towards the mat. Let's take them about halfway down. Pull the belly in. Push through the heels. Now hold it. Couple of breaths here. Maybe your feet might drop a little bit lower. But then very slowly on your next inhale, let's bring them up. As though they are one. Good. 1 more time. Exhale. Let's take them down. 2, 3, 4. Let them drop a little bit lower, maybe, if it's doable for you. 5. Maybe a little lower for 6. Maybe not. Just go wherever you can feel that tension. Breathe into that. 2 more breaths. Into the nose, out the mouth. And then on your next inhale, bend the knees and bring them in. Oh, isn't that nice? We didn't have to take them straight up this time. Just rock and roll side to side. Yeah. And then take your knees up to 90. And arms go out to the side. Let's drop them over for a twist to the right. Okay, so just drop the knees straight down. Maybe your right hand comes up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale your gaze to the left. Now stay in your twist for a few breaths. Yeah. Let it get heavy. Feel the spine. Your healthy spine loves to twist, okay? So allow the neck to also go to the left. The opposite direction of your knees. Then on your next inhale, up come those knees, over the top. Use your abs here and take them over to the side. Let's bring them all the way down to the mat. Take them as close to your left arm as you can. Maybe your hand will go up on top of the thigh. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, reach out, bring your right shoulder blade to the mat. Feel your body get heavy in your twists as you breathe. It's a lovely pose to twist the spine and let it come back to its neutral. Everything very gently kind of flows back into place as you breathe. And on your next inhale then, let's bring these knees up. Yep. Let's cross one foot over, one ankle over the other. First, pull the knees in and pull your head up and round your body a little bit. And then inhale and come back down. Now this time we're going to throw the legs forward to sit up. Okay? Then hold on to these knees because we're going to tuck the head and we're going to roll again. Once. Throw the legs to help you. Twice. Throw them back and forth. And on this one, come up to seated. Come up to boat pose. Bring the feet together. Shoulders down your back. Nice straight back spine. Maybe let go. Breathe as you reach to the top of this head. And then cross the other ankle over the top. Hands come behind. Drop your chin, throw the legs. Rolling. And again. One more. As you come up, catch yourself. Pick your heart up. Straighten through the spine. You can straighten through the legs if you want to, and hold them with your hands, or not. You can let go, see if you can hold them up. Woo. Now breathe, boat pose here. Good. And then let's just cross these feet, cross over the shins, come over the tops of the knees, and walk it back into tabletop. Okay, and right here in tabletop, hands are underneath your shoulders. Inhale, look up for a nice cow stretch. Stretch your neck. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Cat stretch. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Push the mat away. One more time. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Lift. Good. And then walk the hands forward. Keep your hips high. We'll go into a puppy dog stretch. Just reach forward and let the armpits get a lovely stretch. Forehead comes to the mat. Grab the mat with your fingertips and breathe. Nice and deep into this body. As though you just got out of the car after an 8-hour drive. Let it relax. Good. And then, as you walk the hands back towards you, let's come to the elbows here. Okay, put the elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Hips are still high. We're going to curl these toes under this time. Hands are flat on the mat. We're going to pick the hips up. Boom. Dolphin. Stay high on the toes if you want to for just a minute. And just kind of play with it a little bit. Take your tailbone super high. Push into the elbows and the forearms to shift your weight. Take one more deep inhale. On the exhale, release the knees to come down. Woo. Here we go. Good. And then as you walk up to your hands for your tabletop, drop your hips to the side, like we did the raindrops or windshield wipers on the knees. Now we're going to do the hips side to side. Lift them up through center and drop them to the side. Lift them up through center and then drop them to the side. Yeah, and then we're going to circle the hips around the knees, just around, nice and big, wide, full circle, all the way around. Let your hips drop towards the mat. Let your head relax, so drop your head. Bend your elbows, shrug your shoulders, and just circle. And breathe. Good, and then take it the other direction around. Circle it. Very mindful, okay? Very meaningful and mindful all at the same time here. So you can feel every little fiber, maybe, how it feels on your body right now. As you come to center, come back to your elbows. Hold your hips high, curl the toes under, and once again, pick the hips up. And then maybe walk the feet towards your body, your head, and then press into these forearms and try and get your heels to go flat to the mat. And breathe while you're here in dolphin. One more, deep inhale. And as you exhale, let the knees bend. This time, separate the knees, put the big toes together. Sit back on the heels for child's pose. Bring it all the way down. Take a little break. Just bring it down. Relax the body here for a moment. If you got into your low back, it's bothering you at all, energize that low back by pressing into the hands and pushing into the low back. Push your sit bones down to your heels and round the back. And that will give it a nice counter stretch if you should need that right now. Okay, so work it however you need it. Breathe. Oh boy, good. And then from here, we're going to flatten the hands out. We're going to come on up. Bring the knees closer together. Curl the toes under. And we're going to go into downward facing dog. Good morning. Push it all the way back. Yay. My hands are sliding. I don't know about yours. It's pretty warm in here. Good. Push your hips back. Try to get your hands in a place where they'll stick for you. And find your best downward facing dog. Pull your belly in. And then step or walk or jump your feet up between the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Let's hang here for just a minute. Heel and toe the feet out. And about 6 inches apart or 8 inches apart, hips width apart. Grab your elbows and hang. Now while you hang, allow your back to stretch out. As though the vertebrae are lengthening and lengthening and stretching and lengthening. So relax through your shoulders and your elbows and your neck. Shake your head yes and no. Be strong through the legs, however, okay, so that you're pushing through the knees and you can feel these hamstrings getting a nice deep stretch. Breathe. Good, and then take a deep inhale. Exhale, the hands are going to come down to the mat. We're going to go ahead and bend the knees. Yeah, and then we're going to roll the body up. Just roll all the way up to the top, to stand. Oh, good morning. Hello. Whew. Take your shoulders up and around. And again, take them up and around. Now, let's shake out the hands. Make sure we get this done today. My fingers, I notice, have been really fucking mean. So we have to shake the wrists. Make sure you wave at me, slap the wrists hard, and then wave at you. Oh, yep, and then wave them together, slap them, and then slap them out. Okay, so that if you have any strain that's happening through the wrist, through the forearm and the elbow and the fingers, make a fist and snap these fingers. Make a fist and snap. Make a fist and snap. Make a fist and snap. Oh yeah. Push your right hand forward. Bring the fingers towards you with your straight right elbow. Pull with your left hand. And then release that. Take the fingers down and pull and stretch through the forearm here, the wrist area. Oh boy, that feels good. And as you're ready, then go to the other side. First with the fingers up, straighten your left arm and pull the fingers back. Push through the heel of your palm. Then release that and take the fingers to face down. And again, with a straight elbow, pull the fingers back towards you. And get a deep stretch through the wrist, the forearm. And then release. Shake it out just a little bit. Shake all the body. Okay, good. Let's step wide to the side here. Okay. Feet are parallel. Tuck the tailbone underneath. So neutralize your pelvis, pull the belly in, and then zip right up through the breastbone. Take your arms out to the side. Exhale, and behind you, interlace. Inhale, and open up the heart. Lift the arms. Get a deep stretch. Maybe push the heels out a little bit more as you come forward. Yeah, and hang. Let the arms come over the top. Pull the shoulders away from your ears and maybe rock them side to side and brush your shoulder blades. Good. Press through those feet and put a lot of activity, a lot of action into those legs. And then take a deep inhale. Exhale, release the hands and bring them down right underneath the shoulders. And then inhale, look up and lengthen. Good. Exhale, forward fold. See if you can take the top of the head to the mat. And if you have a headstand practice and you want to try it now, find the very tip top of your head. Shift your weight to the head and the two hands in front. Take the legs up. Yeah, nice and easy. Take your time. Be here for a few breaths. Oh, just allow for that lovely upside down feeling for a moment. While the blood kind of figures out where it's going now. And then allow those legs to come out to the side again. Take them all the way out. And then as you turn your hips under, you'll bring the feet back to about where they started. Bring the hands up so that you can pick your torso up. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, bring the head down once again. Okay? Hands go to the outsides of your ankles. And just pull your head to the mat or pull your head through the legs towards the back wall. Press through those feet. Find those hamstrings. Give them a nice deep stretch. Let your head relax. Shake your head yes and shake your head no. Shake your shoulders, okay? Breathe. Good. And then the hands are going to come in front, and we're going to walk towards the right foot, turn the foot out, and come to lunge. Okay, put the right foot forward. The left knee is high. Step into your left hand just because. And take a twist. Lift it high. Pick up that back knee. Pressing into the mat. Keep your hips lifted. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, let's bring the hand down. Let's drop this back knee and point the toe. And let's come up to crescent moon. And from here, exhale these hands down. Let's curl the back toe under. Pick the knee up. Good. And then step into the left hand, heel and toe this right foot out to the edge of the mat. Bring your right hand inside. Now from here, now you're in gecko, okay? And you let your hips come down into a deep stretch as best you can. Rock your left hip towards the mat and bring it up. Yep. And you can be doing this on your left knee as well. Same thing. You can come down to your forearms, point that back toe. Just get a nice deep stretch right here. Woo. And then as you make your way up to your hands, once you're on the hands, push your weight back over that back knee. Bring the right foot in. As you shift your hips back, the hands come underneath your shoulders. Take a deep inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Pull those toes up on the right. Exhale, forward fold over that knee. Bring that leg. Breathe. Good. If this is in your practice, push the heel forward. And let's see how we do in Hanumanasana. So work that out. Take it to wherever it feels okay for you. Breathe. Try to lift the torso up. Hold the head up high. And as you breathe, maybe it'll relax a little deeper into this stretch. Maybe. Another 2 breaths. Yep. And then on your next exhale, start to pull this right knee back, or elbow, heel, back, knee. Okay, and then come to your knees, hands come back to your feet, roll over your legs. Let your shoulders relax right here. Good. Inhale, the hands come forward. Let's come on up to downward facing dog. Push it all the way back. Once again, push. Push your hips back. Let's this time mindfully notice the difference between your right hamstring and your left hamstring right now. We just did a doozy of a stretch on the right one. Left one's about to get a nice stretch. But right now, just check them out and see how they feel. Good, and then step your right foot forward again. Bring it forward. You're on the ball of the back foot. Let's come into a nice crescent warrior. Right about here. Curl the pelvis under, pull the belly in, and lift. And see if you can straighten through that back knee, if that's doable for you. And then maybe bend the back knee towards the floor, and then lift and straighten it out. One more, exhale, bring it down. Inhale, come back up, straighten it. And then we're going to turn flat to our feet. Arms are high. Yeah. Exhale, the hands behind you once again. Inhale, open up your heart. Woo. Exhale, forward fold. Pull the shoulders back so you have lots of room. Hang here once again for just a moment. Then take a deep inhale. Exhale, release those hands and take them out to your ankles. Breathe. If you'd like to do another headstand, feel free to do that, please. Otherwise, just hang here while you press through the feet. Energize your legs. Pull these kneecaps up, engage the thighs. All of this is working very hard for you. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Breathe. And then the hands are going to come forward. We're going to walk them to the left. This time come into a lunge on your left. Right leg is straight. Take an inhale, exhale, step into that right hand. Take a twist. It's because we can. Both shoulders are away from your ears. That's it. And then inhale one more time, open the heart. Exhale, the hand comes down. We're going to bring the knee down, point the back toe, and we're going to come into crescent moon. Lift. Tuck that tailbone. Breathe. Exhale, the hand comes down, both hands. And if you want to, curl that back toe under and pick that right knee up. And then heel and toe the left foot out to the edge of the mat and bring this left hand inside. And then here is your gecko. Or if you want to bring that right knee down, feel free to do that. Or just come down to your forearms with your knee up, maybe. You can try it. See how that works for you. Stretch through the groin area, the hip flexor on the right. Breathe as you rock the hips. I'm going to drop my knee down right now. Come to my hands. And then push my hips up, back over this back knee. Okay? And then heel and toe this left foot to the middle. Keep walking my hands back under my shoulders. Pull the toes up. Take a deep inhale, lift. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Oh, yeah. Now we get to the left side, hamstring. Breathe into this a little bit. If this is where you have the best stretch and you feel just great stretching right here, do that. However, if it's in your practice to push the heel forward and find your Hanumanasana, splits maybe, push it forward. Take it to wherever it goes for you. Woo! Try to keep the hands under the shoulders and lift your heart. Square your body to the front of the room here. And breathe into this deep stretch. Maybe it'll relax down a little bit. Maybe it won't, but that's okay. You're just breathing your stretch, but just don't force it, no matter what. And then when you're ready, take your time. You're going to pull the heel back. Bend the knee. Bring it back to the other knee. Whew. Sit back on the heels. Bring the hands back by your feet and roll over your hips. Breathe. And then just because we did it on the other side, bring the hands forward again and come on up to downward facing dog. And notice your hamstrings again. Push back into your best dog and see how those hamstrings feel. Now, if they've had such a deep stretch on both sides, go ahead and mindfully walk the dog. Make sure your calf is getting a nice deep stretch as well. Push through the heel on one side, and then push through the heel on the other side. Maybe stretch the toes on the opposite. Be just mindful about the movement in the body, so you know you're getting the best out of each pose. Push your hips back and up, full belly. Nice. And then come up high on the balls of the feet. Shift your weight forward just a little bit. And then push into those hands, stay up high on the balls of the feet, and push your hips back once again. Just push back. See how even your left and your right legs might feel. Notice your shoulders and your arms, of course. Breathe into this as you shift your hips back and up. Fly your tailbone high. And then on your next inhale, let's shift the weight forward so that the shoulders come over your wrists, and then we're going to bend the knees to an 8 count. 7, 6, coming down towards the mat. 5, 4, shoulders down your back. 3, lower your neck right off your spine. 2, pull the belly in, hover for 1, hover for 2, pull the belly in tighter. Exhale, the knees come down. Put the big toes together, separate those knees. One more time, find child's pose. Just push it back. Have an active child's pose as long as your back asks for it. Okay, if your low back feels a little crunchy, just stretch it out. Push the hips down to your heels and round your back. And as you come down, melt your heart to the mat with your forehead. And then just relax. Good, and then as the head comes up, we're just going to come back to the forearms here. Hands come straight ahead. Pick the hips up, pull the belly in, and bring your knees underneath your hips. Curl your toes under, and push it back to dolphin. Lift. Push your hips back. See if you can bring the feet forward towards your face, and push the heels down. And breathe. Good. And then as we come out of this, we're just going to set over to the side. Yeah, we're going to bring the arms or the feet around to the front. Let's do this. Let's take the left leg straight out in front. Let's cross the right foot over the top of that. And then take this knee, bring it mid-body, mid-torso. And then squeeze and lift your body up so that you can squeeze your knee into your chest. Breathe. Shoulders are down your back, top of the head, lift, lift, lift. And then we're going to release this right hand and take it behind for a kickstand. Keep this knee right where it is. Take the left arm high. Drop that elbow on the outside of that right knee. Inhale, lift through the spine, push up, and then take a twist. Nice deep twist. Breathe. Oh yeah. One more deep inhale. Exhale it out. Release, release. Come back around to the front. Shake this leg out, straighten it out. Shake them out. For the flow, make sure nothing stops flowing. Then pick your left one up and cross it over your right thigh. Stand up. And then aim your torso and your knee to the center of the body. And then squeeze the knees as you sit up high. Toes, right toes go straight up and stand on that left foot. Lift through the top of the head. Breathe. Relax your shoulders down. Take the left hand then behind you like a kickstand. Now leave your knee there if you can, please. Take this right arm high. And then to start your twist, drop that right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Lift first, and then take your twist. Be here and breathe. See if you can continue twisting. You can take your neck around as well. You don't want to crank it, but just take it with your spine. Keep lifting, stretching through the spine here. One more deep inhale. And on the exhale, release. So you can roll back You can bring that arm out. You can take this left leg and then shake both legs out nicely. More thumping, patting. Woo! Oh, make sure that your lungs are clear. We've had some terrible, terrible, terrible air these days. So when you feel like you can, take deeper, deeper breaths, unless you're outside in that terrible air, okay? Nice deep inhale through the nose, into the heart center, and then exhale it out. Do that one more time. Deep inhale. Now this time hold it. Exhale it out the mouth. Oh boy. Swing the legs around if you're anywhere that I am. Work your way to your spine all the way down the mat. Let your legs go long on the mat. If there's anything else that you would like to do before Shavasana, please feel free to do it right now. If you'd like me to help you with something, let me know. Otherwise, Shavasana. So walk your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit so that they go flat on your back. And let your palms face straight up. Let your legs be comfortably separated. Let the feet splay comfortably. Relax those feet and ankles. Relax your shins, calves, knees. Relax the thighs and the hamstrings. Relax your glutes, and your hips, and your pelvis. Relax through the belly. Allow the rhythm of your natural breath to take over your body. Relax up through the spine and the heart center. Through the shoulders, relax. Out the arms. Relax your neck and your head. Relax your face. Maybe put a smile on your lips, just a little smile. Will relax all of your muscles in your face very quickly. Relax your jaw. Separate your teeth and let the tongue lie down right behind the teeth. Stay with you. Stay in your body. Is there any other place in this body that you can relax? In other words, are you holding, gripping? If you are, relax it. Anytime if you notice your mind start to wander, come back to your breath. and focus on that. Find one thing in your heart that you can be grateful for today, right now. You're getting put your attention back to your breathing. Very gently rock your head side to side. As you lift up your fingers and toes. Oh, and you take a deep breath. Take your arms overhead to take a deep stretch. Stretch your body out low. Woo! Just like you're waking up in the morning. And then bring your knees in, or at least bend them. And then roll over to your right side. Woo! Relax here for just a moment. And take your time as you continue to roll until both hands can help you up. An easy seated position. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Find your easy seated position as comfortable as you can. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Sometimes that's doable, sometimes not so much, and that's okay. Find your seat. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Touch the thumbs right into the sternum. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, bow your head. Now scan your body and see how you feel. And then thank yourself for being here today. I thank you for being here today. This is one of the best things you can do for yourself. I highly recommend a good yoga practice. Take a moment with me, please. Send out your love and thoughts and prayers to the people on this planet who are suffering. Send them your highest vibration for peace and love and compassion. Raise the vibration on the planet. Lift everyone up and out of the muck. Thank you. The divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste. Thank you very much. Oh, have a great Monday.
You too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was a good one. Nice deep stretching to start the week.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.